Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, Single Mom's Voice. My name is Daisy Jonas. Okay guys, welcome to my channel. If you're joining us here for the first time, kindly like, share and subscribe. Today's topic, it's gonna be very tantalizing. I hope you all enjoyed your holiday. I hope you did. So today we'll be talking about married women that are single mothers. How can you be married and be a single mother? Let's dive into it and find out. So, married women who feel like single mothers often experience a sense of emotional and practical isolation despite being in a marital relationship. This can be due to various factors. Married women that are married, they often, even some people that are in a relationship, most times they feel like, I don't think this guy is in a relationship. I think I'm in a relationship with myself. Some people feel that they are all alone. It doesn't only happen to women. It happens to men too. Some men, they might be in a relationship and they feel like, oh, I'm just the only person in this relationship. This girl is not interested with me, or this person is not in the same space or frequency as I am. But today we're talking about married people. We might talk about the relationship people later on in the future. So you're married and you're feeling like a single mother. It's because maybe it's practically has to do with isolation from your partner, emotionally or otherwise. You feel you are the only one in that relationship. You feel you are the only person doing everything. That is you feeling like a single mom. Because single mothers, we know, yes, you are the only one that has to cater for the children and everything, do everything. But you're married. You don't have to do it alone. You don't have to do life alone. That's why you need a partner. Two shall become one. You guys are partners. You guys are working together as a team. This is not just co-parenting. You guys are still married. If you are a team, yes. Even co-parents have to work together. Not to talk of when you're still married to this person. You love this person to get married to the person. I don't know. Some people are in an arranged marriage. So, but it doesn't mean that you guys don't have to work together as partners. You love this person. You said I do to this person. Maybe with time, the love, went out of the window. You have to find the problem. What happened? Trace back. So some of the factors that make women feel like they are single mothers at times. I just listed few of these factors. There are so many factors, but we're talking about few because of time. We have lack of emotional support. Husbands not being emotionally available or supportive, leaving their wives to manage the emotional labor of parenting and household responsibilities. It's not nice. You guys are co-parenting. You guys are partners. You have to be, as a man, you have to be emotionally available, physically available. Your presence is required. And if not for your wife, for your children too. You don't have to be absent. Yes, some men, their work can be demanding. But there's no how you can make up time. Even if it's on the weekend, even if it's once in a week, hang out with your family. No matter how demanding your job is, make out time for your family, for your wife, for your children. These kind of things. Women have needs. Men too have needs. Yes, let's not forget. Men have needs. But we're talking about the women today. Women have needs. Your kids have needs. Make out time for them. Be emotionally available. Help out with responsibilities. There are some men that are not acting like men when it comes to providing and taking care of when it comes to being the head of the family. They are just the head of the family when it comes to, hey, I want you to sit here, I want you to go here, I don't want you to do this. It's okay to give commands, but your command should come with responsibilities that you are doing. You don't just dish out commands and you're not helping out financially, emotionally, otherwise. It's different when your man does not have. And it's also different when you know that this person, when he has, you know he has. Like, he doesn't hide it from you. I grew up in a family where my dad does not really have, but when he has, we know he has. His wife knows, his kids knows, because he starts showering us with love. He gets us things. We eat very well, so we always know when my dad has money and when, okay, it's not there now at the moment. So if you're a woman and you know, okay, normally that if your husband has this money, he would have done this or that, it's not bad to help. It's not bad to take out some of the burden from him, even if he's always providing. As a woman, you're supposed to also help out. You won't leave out everything entirely for him. Even if you want to leave everything entirely, surprise him. Get him stuff. Men like good things too. It's not only women. Surprise these men. Show them that you appreciate their effort. People live where they are not appreciated. They go. Appreciate their effort, no matter how small it is. So it's different when your partner has and he's not doing what he's supposed to do. And from the fact that, okay, he doesn't have, so you understand that he doesn't have. Some people, they don't have, and even if when they have, they don't still do it, which is bad. You don't have at the moment. So what happens when you have? Why don't you do things? You don't leave the responsibility. You don't leave the. I see men say it's the wife's responsibility to take care of the kids, so you don't assist. In the morning, maybe you have 4 kids or 5 kids. The woman has to wake up, and she's also working. She'll wake up, bathe these whole children, make food for them, pack their lunch bag, make food for you. And you're just there. It's not nice. It's not encouraging. Why don't you just bathe them at least, or drop them off at school, or tell her, okay, babe, I'll make them breakfast. Go and take your bath. When she comes back from work, why don't you say, oh, babe, you look tired. Let me run your hot bath. Assist in training these children. Tell her, okay, babe, I need you to take a day off for yourself. Go and have fun with your friends. Go and make your hair. Go and look good. Men often hang out with friends all the time. You see women, they can't leave their kids to go and hang out because they know the men will not be there to take care of the kids. Most men don't. And it's wrong. It's wrong. We have absence or neglect. Absence or neglect. Husbands being physically and emotionally absent. Like I said, you are not there for your kids. You are not there to look out. You are not there to help out with assignments, talk about their school, how even go to attend PTA meetings. Yes, you might be always busy when these meetings comes up. You might be overwhelmed with work. How about the days when you are not? Some men, they prefer to go and chill with their friends. It's not bad though, chilling with your friends. But when you know that you've not made that time for your family in a while, why don't you choose your family over going out to chill or hang out? Why don't you choose your wife? Why don't you choose your kids? You know it's been a while that you guys went on family dates and all that. Then you still, oh, please, I want to go and chill. I want to go and do this. I want to go and flex. And you've not had time for them. It's wrong. Be involved in your children's life. So it don't look like they have a dad, but they don't have a dad. So men feel, okay, I take care of their needs. I provide everything my wife wants. I provide everything my kids want. So what else? No, it's not just that. It doesn't end with you just providing. Providing is very good. It's necessary. It's nice. It's okay. It's good. But your presence too is required. Yes, sir. And as a woman, appreciate your man's efforts. Because your man is doing certain things does not mean you will take him for granted. Does not mean you will disrespect him. Does not mean you will order him around. We have financial stress. Financial stress. Some men, they don't do their responsibility as a man. How husbands not contributing equally to the household income, placing a disappropriate financial burden on their wives. You have money, you pretend like you don't have money. I've seen a scenario where a married man, his kids have not eaten, his wife have not eaten. He went outside to one restaurant, went there to eat, and cleaned his mouth, and came back home. I was looking at his kids, anya, looking at them like as if he has not eaten. You're seeing them. See, no matter how small, that money you used to go and eat in that restaurant, if it's 2,000 naira, why don't you bring it home? Even if it's bread and tea, people see that night, you drink and sleep. It's something, you manage it. It's something. Women learn to appreciate what your man is doing, like I said. Men learn to help out. These burdens are too much. I heard somebody said women, they are trying, that his wife left him with a kid for just a day, like his kids. That it was a lot that women are trying. It's not easy. Men, learn to appreciate your wives. Don't say, is it not just you are staying at home to clean house and take care of this job? What else are you doing? Is it not just to take them out, just anywhere you go to carry them? No. It's not easy. When you are chanced, help out. Help your wife out. Help these children. We have unequal distribution of household responsibilities. Unequal distributions. Husband not pulling their weight in terms of household chores, childcare, and other responsibilities, leaving their wife to manage the bulk of the workload. You don't help out with childcare responsibility, household chores. Some men say, how will I have a wife and I'll sweep the house? How will I have a wife and I go to the kitchen to cook? How will I have a wife and I do laundry? You married a wife, not a house help. You married a wife, the love of your life, and not somebody that will come and be doing chores. You did not marry work machine. It's a wife. Your wife will do all the household chores, still take care of the kids, breastfeed them or feed them, bathe them, clothe them, still feed them. And this woman is probably working or has her own business too. Then she'll go to open the shop and all that. It's so nice. The workload is too much. That's why you end up seeing some women, they are looking older than their husbands. The husband is just there chilling. It's not fair. The beauty of your wife is supposed to show. As a man, that is when you know you are doing your work as a man. So women work too hard that they get older than their age. It's not fair. Men, learn to support your wives too. Learn to support their goals, their dream, as long as it's something that it will benefit you and the kids. Because some women, their goals, that's why I said, as long as it will benefit you and the kids and her also, people can compromise. So we're going to be talking about the impact this whole women feeling like they're single moms, the impact it has on women and family. Relationship strain, lack of emotional support can strain the marital relationship, potentially leading to conflict and feelings of resentment. Relationship strain, lack of the emotional support can strain the marital thing. You're not available emotionally. Women start having the feeling of resentment. You married your wife. Some men, I think some men that got married, they were not really ready to get married. They just only wanted to get married because maybe their parents persuaded them, or maybe because they are up to the age, or they just want to bear kids. So many men that got married did not get married because they really wanted to settle down, that they loved this person, wanted to do life with this person. Because if you really love this person, you wanted to, you will be available all the time emotionally. Men know what they want. They are always ready to go and be with who they want and who they love, no matter how stressful their job is. You see how they make out time to follow you up when they're asking you out. You see that they were working there. No, they have jobs they are doing. It's not like they are jobless. But they still make out time to follow you up, checking on you, this one, because they are chasing after you, they are wooing you. Then when you become their own, they become something else, which is bad. It's not good. Be available emotionally to avoid relationship strain, to avoid resentment in marriage. That's why some married women resent their husband. You see them when somebody outside show them little kindness, they come back and look at their husband with hate because you're not available emotionally. Sometimes some women tell their husband, baby, let's do this, let's take our bath together, they say that, which, what kind of thing is this? We are how many years of marriage? You want us to start doing these things? We are too old for this. No. Your sex life is boring, your marriage is boring, and you don't even ask your wife to look good, but you go outside, you see young girls that look good, and you go after them. But you don't help your wife out at home so that she can make out time to go and look good also. That woman that you met, that you fell in love with, you make a relationship boring because you're married. If you're married, so that means the fun should end. That means the war should end. No, it's not meant to. Impact on children. The impact this thing has on children. Children may also be affected by the lack of parental involvement, potentially leading to emotional and behavioral issues. You see children start acting up. They disrespect some of their parents because you are not there. And they'll be like, you don't know anything about me, so why do you care? Do you care about me? You don't care about me because you are not involved. You are not available. You are always absent. So they resent you too. Be available for your children because this thing have issues. They grow up seeing their parents act this way and they feel it's normal, and they use that, they carry that behavior into their own marriage, into their own marriages. Emotional exhaustion. Women may feel drained, stressed, and anxious as they try to manage the demands of parenting and household responsibility on their own. You see them looking drained. They don't have time to make their hair. They don't have time to even get cream. They don't have time to get toiletries because they are drained. They don't have emotional support. There's no difference from them and a widow or from them and a single mom. No. They are married, but their husband is absent. I've seen a woman that went to join widows community. Her husband is alive, but she went to join widows group in their church. Why? Because the husband is absent. It's not good. Breaking down the stigma. It's essential to recognize that married women who feel like single mothers are not alone. There's so many women that are in this category. You guys are not alone. And this phenomenon is more common than we might think. By acknowledging the challenges these women face, we can work to break down the stigma surrounding this issue and provide support and resources to those who need it. Many of these women are facing these things and they are scared to come out to say anything, to talk, because they might feel ashamed because of the stigma that surrounds it. That's why so many women are in abusive marriages and relationships are scared of leaving because they are like, what will people say? You see women that are feeling this way, that are in this kind of relationships where they feel like single moms, so they can't speak up because they are scared that people will stigmatize them. People will tell them, how can you say that? Why? You want to leave a relationship for what? You want to, you are complaining. And they'll be like, sweet that we are single, we are looking for marriage. You are married and you're complaining. Why will you be complaining? This one, that one, you always wanted to get married. Some parents are not even supportive. They'll be like, during our time, that's what we went through. So you just manage and enjoy it. No, these are not the kind of words you're supposed to be telling these people. During your time, the things that happened during your time is different from now. During your time as parents, there were no technologies like this. There was no Instagram that you see hot looking women where men go and screw and see girls. Your husbands don't have those things. There's no technology where your husband can be on the bed with you and be texting another woman. You know. So women in this situation, they are always scared of coming out to speak up so that they will not be stigmatized. So I'm urging you, it's not bad if you feel this way. It's not your fault that your husband is absent in the marriage. It's not your fault. Sometimes it might be your fault because there are some women that nag too much. There are some women that are problematic, that their husbands are always scared of coming back home and they resort to going out, hang out, stay out there till it's late before coming back home. You don't expect the man to come back to a home, to a house where he's not welcome, where he's not at peace, where he's not happy. He will be absent from your life, from your children's life. So it might be your fault too as a woman if your husband is not always coming back home. But if you sit and you know that you're a good woman and your husband still behaves this way, then it's not your fault. It's not. So we're going to be talking about few of the potential solutions. We have couple therapy. Yes, couple therapy. Seeking counseling can help couples communicate more effectively and work through their issues. I don't know if couple therapy works very well in Nigeria here, but yes, I know there are therapists, there are counselors, even in churches. Before you get married, they counsel you. So when you have relationship issues, these counselors are still there to resolve them. Visit them, go for therapy and counseling. 2, reevaluating responsibilities. Couple can work together to reevaluate their responsibilities and find a more equitable distribution of labor. You guys can talk things through, talk things out. Okay, babe, this is how I want to do it. Look at how we're going to be doing it. You take care of this, I take care of that. You do this, I do that. So men like to take the sole responsibility. Fine, but it doesn't mean as a woman you will not just stay and surprise your man once in a while, even if he said he wants to take full responsibility. So if your light finish, you'll not wait for him. When you have the money, you're not waiting. No, unless the money you have is for something that you want to invest in. But even if you know your husband can give you back the money, why not use it? When he comes back, he refunds. Prioritizing self-care and support groups. Yes, like I said, there are other women that feel same way as you. It's not just you that feels the way you feel. So prioritize self-care. Look good for yourself. You see, when you start looking good, your husband will be amazed. They'll be like, this is the woman I married. Work on yourself, work on your body. Look good for you, not just for yourself. If you start trying to look good for you, you want to look good. But if you want to look good for somebody else, you can give up easily. You might be tired, you might be drained. But if it's something you want to do for yourself, you cannot be tired because you want to look good. So first of all, look good for you, for your husband, and for your kids. Prioritize self-care. Take care of yourself. Look fine. Join support group. There's so many women too that has these issues. You guys to come together, talk about it, and share solutions and ideas. To make research for solutions. It's not something that you start saying you want to resolve for divorce. Unless you've tried, you've brought up solution and idea and it's not budging, then I don't know. Divorce should be the last thing. Unless he's a very toxic person. That's when divorce should come first. Because you need to be alive for your kids and for yourself first. So we've come to the end of today's topic. I hope you enjoyed it. I look forward to getting comments, questions, and answers. I'll be here to answer them all. Alright, if you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, share, and like. See you guys next week. Same time. Bye.